Vic operating on first down. And he checks this one down to Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Vic on second down, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Hey, let's go! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Hey, 52. Stop.
First down, Vic. Finding room inside the 40. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And finally brought down at the 38. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And still fighting. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
To throw, Vic. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Alpha. Stop. Alpha. Orange.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Eagle. Alpha.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got orange. Eagle. Stop.
Vic on the sneak, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Hey, let's go.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Base 52. Hey, let's go black you now.
This time they'll throw it with Vick. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Anderson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
White 20! White 20! White 20!
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the hometown guys with a football here to begin this second quarter of play. And they've got it here with a first down. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
White 20! White 20! White 20!
A first down carry for Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now here's Vick. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Coney Ely in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Vick. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Orange. Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Double.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And Janikowski bangs it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. A first down throw coming for Vick. Being chased out left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down, Williams. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 19 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Double, double, double. Hey, late, late. Orange, orange. Late, 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 late. Late, 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 late. Wait, that's it.
Vic will look to throw on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, let's go black you now. Strong right, strong right. White 90, white 80. Late, 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 late. Orange, orange. What is it?
Now a second down throw for Vic. And this is caught at the 8. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Double, double, double. Orange, orange. Hey, let's go black you now. Alpha, alpha. Alpha, alpha. Lion, lion, lion. 300.
They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. It'll be Vic once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Vic readies to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Eagle, eagle.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Late.
Off the play fake, Vic. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Vic. He's going to sling this deep down. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Base 5-2.
Second down, Vic, sliding out of the pocket. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that is incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On second down, here's Barkley. Spins away. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
3 down.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Flush to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here's Michael Vick, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here's Vick following the interception, looking deep downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Right 20. Right 20.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Finding room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 77 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Hey, let's go black you now. Alpha. Lion. 300.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now this offense about ready to take over again.
Hey, 52. Alpha. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Vic to throw it. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
Double.
Vic to the air again. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They start 3. Eagle.
They'll go to Barkley again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here's a give to Barkley. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here's Vic. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throw left side, complete to Sharp. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Eagle.
Vic on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Second and 11. To throw, Vic. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now here's Vic. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown! Julio Jones, 52 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Play action now, Vic. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go. Double. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Face back, too. And it's going to black you.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.